shoot this down to create a new way to demonize Russia and as a pretext to escalate the war there. So this is getting really serious. I don't know at this point, but Russia's been trying to de-escalate things while the West that started this whole thing, don't forget that, and overthrew the elected government, has been destabilizing. Who's running Al-Qaeda and ISIS into the whole Middle East? Globalist. Who's shutting off our power plants? Globalist. Who's going after our guns? Globalist. Who's opening our borders? Globalist. I mean, Kurt Newman wrote an article 2 days ago where it's George Soros admitting he's behind the open border move and the illegals pouring in. Admitting he's behind Ukraine, saying, I did it. Which I think he's taking too much credit. He's a big part of it. Saying they're part of the Arab Spring and turning loose all these groups. That it's, I mean, on every front, George Soros. So I'm not lionizing or deifying Pootie Poot, as Bush called him. I am simply pointing out that this is all very, 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 very suspicious. And it's just par for the course. Malaysian airliner down in Ukraine with 295 on board. And the crew just put up on TV screen of your TV viewer more from the Malaysian Airlines Facebook with the new announcement. Perhaps we can put that back up and I can read from that. But we'll continue to give you updates today as all of this unfolds. We do have Joel Gilbert coming on to talk about Obama's plan to wreck the country and a new film he has. And I'm tempted to move him, though, because there's so much news. But I think we'll just go ahead and follow through with the interview. Malaysian Airlines confirms it received notification from Ukrainian ATC that it had lost contact with flight MH17 at 14:15 Greenwich Mean Time, or Imperial British Time, at 30 kilometers from Tomka Waypoint, approximately 50 kilometers from the Russian-Ukraine border. So that's pretty far inside Ukraine. Flight MH17 operated by Boeing 777. You know, I find it hard to believe that... Here's why I think it leans towards Ukraine and NATO. The Russians don't stand to gain shooting down an aircraft like this in broad daylight. It will be blamed on them regardless. And I don't believe that the Russian military would mistake a giant passenger jet on a scheduled flight and shoot it down. And you notice Ukraine within, I've got the timestamp here, within a minute or two of this break-in 30 minutes ago. Within a minute or two. Within a minute or two. They had already come out and said they think it's Russia. And last time I checked, Russia is saying they don't know. Boeing 777 traveling from Amsterdam with 295 on board. Malaysia Airlines lost connection with flight. Report, man was flying. Report was flying 33,000 feet when hit by missile fired from BUK launcher. Crashed 35 miles from Russian border. Body parts found scattered. Video, photos, updates. That's from DrudgeReport.com. We've got all the same links and updates on Infowars.com. We're going to create a Ukraine passenger shoot-down page on Infowars.com right now and put all these links in there as well. But it's been shot down, and this will become a whole new distraction about the war. It'll be, you know, whoever's behind this deserves to be attacked. And, of course, our media will say it's the Russians. And now this will distract from the medical breakdown on the border. Gallup poll showing that illegals are the top problem, citizens say. National poll, the majority say send them home now. Report, Obama vows to reduce deportations in the face of the people. And Pelosi says, yeah, slow the deportations down even faster, and the feds are releasing children into unsafe homes. DHS parents give kids birth control in case they're raped along the way. Honduras seeks aid, suggests mini Marshall Plan. See, only a greater union of the Americas will fix this problem. That's what the globalists said years ago. And that's what they're doing right now.
It seems that everywhere you turn to these days, people are talking about the health benefits of silver. But don't be fooled into believing all silver is the same. Only one silver solution has been clinically shown to be hundreds of times stronger than colloidal or ionic silver. That's supernatural silver. It can be used internally as a powerful immune system enhancer to fight off bacteria and viruses. Supernatural silver can be used topically to treat any type of wound or skin issue. It's even gentle enough to be used on the ears, eyes, and sinuses. And unlike harsh drugs and antibiotics, supernatural silver has no side effects. Available as a liquid or a gel that you can use every day to stay healthy and well. To experience outstanding customer service and to place your order, visit supernaturalsilver.com. Use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off your entire order. Give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver. Only at supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
The human body is extraordinary. Despite all the stresses we inflict upon it, it still works hard to stay in balance. Thousands upon thousands of people rely upon Heart and Body Extract to help their body stay balanced. This excellent 100% natural herbal formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, cleans arteries, promotes good circulation, balances cholesterol, and more. HB Extract, paired with healthy lifestyle choices like good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free of pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of HB Extract. It's extremely effective and it starts working in just days. Visit hbextract.com to learn more and to read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers. And we've never increased our price in over 10 years. That makes Heart and Body Extract as great a value now as it was the first day we sold it. A healthy heart is a happy heart. Call 866-295-5305 or go to hbextract.com.
Get the most important package of information you'll ever receive in your life for only $10. The package includes 3 books and 7 DVD programs which cover biblical miracles and prophecy. The Shroud of Turin, The Third Secret of Fatima, What Really Happened to the Catholic Church, and more. Call 800-513-0029. That's 800-513-0029. Or go to VaticanCatholic.com. That's VaticanCatholic.com. 800-513-0029. VaticanCatholic.com.
Gain your independence all this month. Emergency Essentials will help you prepare with our biggest Mountain House sale ever. Now through July 31st, save up to 50% on every Mountain House can in stock. Mountain House food is the premier solution for your long-term storage. The freeze-dried lasagna is only $17.49 and the pasta primavera is only $18.49. Shop Emergency Essentials right now at BePrepared.com for the lowest prices in the country. The choice is clear. Be unprepared or BePrepared.com.
I was sitting in traffic, listening to the radio. George Strait was singing Seashores of Old Mexico. It sounded so good, I got an idea. I'm gonna go there since they're all over
Yeah,
here.
folks, we border Latin America, and we've got our reporters down in South Texas at that resort that the media was talking about where they were going to store all the kids, and the website and the photos look like a great place. Well, our reporters got there, last night, and their reservation was canceled. And they said, we don't want media here talking about what's going on with this, quote, Baptist church charity that it turns out just is Baptist in name and is basically like a giant CPS child orphanage system. And we've now got footage of the facility. It's got a lot of nice amenities, but it's not been upkept. So it is not as luxurious as press reports were saying. And there are people staying there, contractors and others. But it does have barbershops and $1,000 a day meeting rooms. But the facility has definitely seen its heyday. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot better than what the veterans are getting and what the troops stay in. And the larger issue is the $50+ million contract that the government was going to give this charity. And they've claimed that it's backing out now. That's a tactic we see till a story goes away and then the contract comes back. And we're going to investigate this charity. We're looking into it. But, man, it's the Baptist. It's the Catholic Church. It's basically, these are all businesses now. It's got hot tubs, swimming pools, you name it. Free luxury resort for illegals has 100,000 rooms, $1,000 rooms for rent. Obama administration funds hotel for undocumented immigrants. Notice how even InfoWars used the quasi-politically correct thing, undocumented immigrants. First, it's illegal alien. Then it's undocumented worker or undocumented migrant. Now it's, don't even say migrant. Just say unaccompanied child. Like when you were a kid and get put on Southwest Airlines to go see grandma and mom would wave at you and daddy wave at you. You get on the plane and fly down. The issue is they are advertising that people need to come to this country. And compared to Guatemala, Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Venezuela, and the rest of it, these are absolutely, totally, and completely nice facilities. And they're all getting health care. I just want to illustrate the preferential treatment and the discrimination. It's not even a reflection on these people. I don't blame them. They're being used as a pawn. But Joe Biggs in our office, combat veteran, blown up repeatedly in armored vehicles, shrapnel, shot, all of it, literally has to end up going and paying for his own health care at the hospital because he coughs up blood from being inside a burning vehicle. That other veteran we had in here, who's, I forget his name, his arm blown off, face pretty much blown away, Mario Lopez. Yeah, he coughs up blood. It burned his insides as well. And I mean, I've been out on the lake with Joe Biggs. I mean, I've seen him with his shirt off, and he's got holes all over him. And the whole point is he cannot get in. And they get there, and they look at him, and they go, okay, we're going to set you up another meeting 2 weeks from now. And he comes in a few weeks later. They go, all right, come back in for another meeting. He's on a death panel list, ladies and gentlemen. Do you understand? It's on purpose. They got a brand new facility, plenty of people. He's not getting the health care. Now, if you fit the right psych profile and you play along with the system and you were some desk jockey and they're not scared of you, you get great health care. But you're a combat vet, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you get in part of some wounded warrior program and get separate health care, you're not getting jack squat. I know with Lopez, he said it was some private groups and others that helped him get, you know, his robotic arm and the rest of it. Got a robot arm. And it just shows how much they hate veterans, ladies and gentlemen. The criminals that have hijacked this government. There it is. After 5 years in captivity, Bo Bergdahl to start work at Army Post. Bo's just fine now. Do you buy any of this? We'll be back with Obama's purposeful plan with the globalists to bankrupt this country, to break our will. and teach us to beg for government cheese like former Soviet citizens had to do in the past. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.com.
We're on the march.